Alright, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps my videos a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join the #1 sports betting community there is on earth, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Okay guys, so I hope everybody had a great Christmas Eve and Christmas. Mine was fantastic. Everybody's well. I hope everybody's well with you guys. I did get killed betting football yesterday. Went down a couple units. It is what it is. Anyways, today's a new day. And I feel confident. I like the NBA slate. Well, the games I bet I like. And then I also like the football game. I think I got a pretty good read on it. So we'll see. Let's start this off right. I'm really excited for the new year. You know, this year's almost over, so it is what it is. But still want to make some money in the meantime. So let's try to get it, baby. I'm going to start with the player props. We'll do football first, then we'll do NBA. We've got a pretty big slate of NBA, so we'll talk about each game. I'm being super picky with the NBA spreads, guys. I like the player props, but the spreads are just... they're tough. That's why I've been so picky. I'm only playing 2-3 spreads a night. I'm hitting a lot of player props, but them spreads are just, they got them bitches like a science. They got them locked down. It's hard to make money. Ain't no wiggle room in them bitches. Unless they give you the Celtics -14, you can fade that. But other than that, it's been hard to kill these spreads. But yeah, anyways, let's get it. Let me exit out Discourse. It's not going off the whole time. They be in there, them folks be in there chatting that bitch up all day, cooking up plays. Okay, so let's start with football. And I got one player prop for this game, guys. Jackson Smith Nijaba. Guys, it just goes without saying, 70 yards or more. I can't see it any other way. Can't see a reason not to play this bet. Look, as the year he had that one big game, he was trash, and he started heating up. And then if you look the last 10, he's got a 70%. Last 5, he's got 100%. Out of nowhere, man, 180, 110, 70, 80, 90. Like, he can't be stopped. Geno and him are locked the fuck in. He's versus a Bears team who's awful on defense, awful on offense. The Bears, both these teams' defenses are shit. No reason Jackson can't get a 90 or 100 yards tonight. So this line of 70, I'm happy to play this. My favorite play tonight, Jackson Smith to get 70 or more yards. So go ahead and lock that. I love it. Yeah. Anyways, let's actually talk about the game as a whole. So for the game tonight, guys, I'm going to be on the over 41.5. The line's at 42.5. You can drop it to 41.5. I got it for -115, which is a very fair price. Listen, guys, that's 6 touchdowns. These teams, both these offenses, I think they can move the ball on the defenses they're versed. These defenses are terrible. Like awful. They have a little bit of juice stats because at the beginning of the year they were okay, but mid-season, end season, they've been awful. These two defenses are two of the worst in the league. The offenses aren't great either, but I mean, shit, they're not like the worst offense in the leagues. I also think the Bears have a decent chance to cover tonight. I don't trust the Seahawks at all. I don't trust Geno, but him and Jackson are so locked in, it's hard to fade. But I think it's a very good spot for the Bears. Genuinely, I do. But I'm just going to lean over. I don't think either team stops. People are like, well, how can the Bears move the ball? Shit, truthfully, guys, I don't know. But I think Swift runs pretty well tonight. I don't think the Seahawks are capable of like stopping the run and forcing the absolute zest god. See, here's the thing. Cat was the zest king. And I didn't think it could get any more zesty than Cat. Enter Caleb Williams. He said, Cat, I take that and I double it. This man out there with the lip gloss, with the pink nails in the fucking case, talking about its expression. He is clearly a homosexual. So I'm not trying to hear that expression stuff. He's just gay. That said, I can't put no money on a man who is playing football with his nails pink. I just can't do it personally. To each his own, but I'm not finna put no dadas on you. There's no way. So I can't back the Bears. I can't really back the Seahawks. I think both these teams, I think this game is just a disaster of big plays and blown coverages and touchdowns. I think it's very high scoring. I'm on the over 41.5. For my total plays, guys, I'm just on Jackson Smith and I'm on the over. I wanted to take Swiss rushing yards and I wanted to take DJ Moore's receiving yards, but they have Caleb Williams on a team, so I can't, in good faith, back them because he is gay. So what am I doing? Jackson Smith 70 receiving and the over 41.5 for the football game. Boom. Let's get it. Let's go into the NBA props and talk about those. Starting with my guy. Let me make sure this shit. Oh, hold on. All this things need to refresh and do shit. All right, cool. NBA props. First one. Jaden Ivey. Over 15.5 points. So versus the shooting guard, as you can see, the Kings are 23rd in the league, so they're very bad versus the shooting guard. He has a history of hitting this twice, blowing the line out. He got 22 and he got 37 versus them. And on the season, he has a 63% hit rate. And you're getting a price of -113, -115. I'm all over this play. Love it. One of my favorite prop plays of the night is Jaden Ivey to go over his 15.5. Next, we got Kobe White over 17.5 points. So versus the point guard, the Hawks are actually decent. They're 13th in the league, so they don't give up tons of points to the point guard. However, we have an extensive history here of Kobe White just hitting this line versus the Hawks. 19, 20, 22, 42, 18, 20. Every time he plays these damn Hawks, he cooks them. So is there any reason why you wouldn't want to bet this? I mean, hell, he's hit it. The hit rate historically is crazy. And on the season, he's hitting it more than he's not. So you have history of him hitting it versus team, and he's hitting it more than he's not on the season. The only scary thing is the Hawks do tend to lock down point guards. But shit, Kobe, not Kobe apparently. So Kobe White over 17.5. I love it. Next, De'Aaron Fox under 5.5 rebounds. So he's hit it more than he hasn't on the season. If you look, versus the point guard, they are third in the league. The Pistons are third in the league allowing rebounds to point guards. So point guards don't get no boards versus them at all. And historically, he's hit it versus them twice, 3 and 3. So I have no reason to believe that he's going to pop off and suddenly get a bunch of rebounds tonight. And the price is right. You can get it at -120 on a couple books. So yeah, De'Aaron Fox under 5.5 boards where I got to be. Next, Tristan Da Silva under 3.5 boards. He is the small forward. If you look, they are 5th in the league. The Heat is at allowing rebounds versus small forward. So again, he's hit it more than he hasn't on the season. He's gone under 59% of the time. He's versus a team who doesn't give a lot of rebounds versus his position. And historically, he's played him twice. Once he had none and once he had 2. He just played him and only had 2 boards. So hell yeah, I'm on this for plus money, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Give me that. Next, Nikola Vucevic. Under 3.5 assists. Now, this is my guy. This is my favorite center in the league. I think he's the best center in the league right now. Well, Cat's pretty fucked. Cat's probably best, but Nikola's a dog. He top 3 in the league for me right now. That said, they do not. The Hawks do not give up a lot of assists versus the center. He's historically 5 times 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3. So historically, he hasn't hit it versus them. They are good at stopping his position from getting assists. And on the season, he's got it 69% of the time. You have a 70% hit rate with a history of showing that he's not going to get more than 4 assists versus them. I'm all over this play. I love it. Next, Tyler Herro under 5.5 assists. So versus the guard, they are 2nd in the league. The Magic is at assists allowed. So they're not giving up no assists versus the shooting guard. On the season, 70% hit rate. Head-to-head, 80% hit rate. He hit it once, then he went 2, 4, 3, and 5. Just played him, got 5. No reason to assume he goes over this time. Nothing tells us that he will. You got to look at the data. Price of -135 when you have the 2nd in the league with assists. History of not hitting it. 70% hit rate on the season. This is just like Nikola's. I mean, these two are great plays. I'm just finding value with props lately, and I love it. Next, for 3-pointers, I got Jalen Suggs under 2.5 threes versus the Heat. Now, the Heat are okay. They're a little bit above average with the 3 points made versus his position, versus the guard. However, head-to-head, guys, 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1. He just has a history. He gets 1 3 versus him every time he sees him. And on the season, he has a 66% hit rate. In his last 3 games, he's only had 1. So there's nothing to make you think that he pops off with 3s tonight. So with the line at 3, which is fucking nuts to me, you can get around -120 on most books. FanDuel had it at -113. It's a great price. This bet is excellent. And lastly, Brandon Miller under 3.5 threes. So 60% hit rate on the season, right? However, versus them Wizards, they are 3rd in the league versus the forward at giving 3s loud. So basically what it's saying is they're going to play his ass on the 3-point line. He's not going to be open ever. So you have a over the season, 59% hit rate. So he's going under more than he goes over. Head-to-head, 1, 0, 3, and 2. So they locking his ass up historically, and they continue to be one of the best teams in the league at stopping this small forward from getting a 3. So I love all these props tonight. I think there's a lot of value in them. I wouldn't be surprised if I sweep the fucking slate with props tonight. All right, anyway, let's talk about each game, which I don't like a lot of the games as straights, but I'm going to show y'all anyways. Let's get it. First one. We got the Hornets and we got the Wizards. Battle of the bums. It's a fade. I don't really need to say why. Like, I just think both these teams suck and I don't know what's going to happen. It's just a fade. No one cares. No one wants to watch it. No one wants to bet it. If you put money on this game, you're an addict. All right. Heat and the Magic. Magic by 2, guys. Come on. Are you serious? Wagner got out and them boys still been balling. They ain't miss a fucking beat. Like, he got out. They started playing better. I thought they'd be in shambles. They were not. So The Heat have been okay, but yeah, Magic by a bucket is fucking the freest play of the night. Give me the Magic by a bucket. Thunder and the Pacers. I had to fade this one, guys, because I don't trust the Thunder right now. I don't think they're playing good ball, and the Pacers kind of are playing good ball all of a sudden, but I still don't trust them. I'm still traumatized from what they did to us all season. It's a fade. Bulls and the Hawks. Now, this one was crazy to me. I think these teams are very similar. You got a 13-7 Bulls team. You got a Hawks and 15-15. Have the Hawks been profitable and a good team most of the season? Yes. But shit, the Bulls ain't been bad to us, and the Bulls been a spread covering machine. So, plus 6.5 versus the Hawks. The Bulls been competitive in most of their games. Give me the Bulls plus 6.5. I almost took them straight up on the money line. Next, Nets and the Bucks is a full fade. Don't trust or like either of these teams, and the spread's too high at 10.5. That's it. Rockets, Pelicans. So I faded this one because if you want to take the Rockets, you gotta lay 8 points. They've been on a bit of they haven't been playing as good as they were, in my opinion, and the Pelicans healthy have been just really, really good. I still can't put a good read on who. This is it's like having a new team come in midway through the season. I still don't know like what to expect from them. I'm just fading it. Raptors and the Grizzlies. Again, this is another one where I faded because I'm not laying 11.5 points. I don't think the Raptors are incapable of keeping a game competitive, so 11.5 is just too much for me to want to lay against the Grizzlies, so I'm not going to take it. Jazz and the Blazers. Give me the Trail Blazers by 2. Jazz are still the worst fucking team in the league, guys. 7-21 on the season. They're like bottom 3 in the league. Trailblazers are 9-20. They're not very good either, but I do think they're better than the Jazz. If I had to pick like who's going to win, it'd be the Blazers. And if it's just by 1 bucket, if they win by 1, so be it. I'll take the bad beat. Just give me the spread. -1.5 and -110. I like it a lot. That's where I'm at. And then the Pistons and the Kings, guys, they're both 13-17, but you get plus 6.5 with the Pistons. So I almost took the plus 6.5. And if I had to pick, I would lean that way. The problem is I don't know that I trust. I can't read it. I can't read either team. Sometimes the Pistons are excellent. Sometimes they're not. They are the most inconsistent team in the league. We need consistency to be able to cap, and we don't know what they're going to do. The Kings have consistently been disappointing as fuck, but versus the Pistons, I mean, damn, are they still going to lose? I don't know. It's just too hard to cap, so I stayed away from it. And a lot of you guys might be like, man, you faded half the fucking games. Yeah, but guys, this is not 3 bets is enough in itself. I play a lot of plays, guys. Even putting money on 3 of these is a lot. Imagine your unit is $1,000. That's $3,000 on 3 plays. Like, that's a lot, guys. I play in volume, but you don't have to play every fucking game. Like, it's okay. Be picky. You got to be a little bit picky, especially with the way this NBA season's been. And I played a lot of player props too. So what are my final plays, guys? Magic by a bucket. Tristan Da Silva under 4 boards. Tyler Harrell under 6 assists. Jalen Suggs under 3 threes. We got Bulls and the Hawks. Bulls plus 6.5. Kobe White 18 points and Nikola Vucevic under 4 assists. Blazers by a bucket, and then I'm on Jaden Ivey 16 plus points and De'Aaron Fox under 6 boards. That's it, guys. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag. Come join the Discord and let's crack these folks.